Hello, I'm Kevin Eccles, Mayor of West Grey. Thank you for watching Showcase West Grey. This month's topic deals with art. I have the pleasure of interviewing Gary McLaughlin, a local artist from Newstead today. And just a little introduction to Gary. Gary attended the Ontario College of Arts from 1974 to 78 and then became a commercial artist. His accomplishments include magazine and book covers, collector paints, limited edition sports prints, and with a number of corporate clients from Coca-Cola, Coors, Honda, Canadian Tire, Tim Hortons, Esso, Harlequin Romance, Books, Reader's Digest, the CBC, and most recently, I believe, the Maple Leaf Sports and Entertainment. Gary enjoys life with his wife, Pat, who's a cookbook author, writer, and photographer, and their teenage daughter. Gary's artwork certainly can be viewed and understood at the Riversong Gallery in Newstead. So, Gary, welcome to the show.
Oh, thanks very much, Kevin.
Well, thank you for being here. I guess first I'd like to just ask, how do you describe your art? It's a little different. It's commercial.
Yeah, my artwork is illustration, number one. I started in, as you said, in '78 as a commercial illustrator, and there's a huge difference between. We're not painting scenes, I guess. I probably 75% of what I painted as an illustrator was work that I probably would have never thought of painting. So you had to be very capable of painting anything and everything and doing it very, very fast, because it was all about deadlines, and it still is. It's all about deadlines.
So it pays well, and Coors supplied it in product, did they?
That's right. Yeah, it seems the less time you take on a project, the more money you make, if that makes any sense. Because they're hiring you for your skill to meet usually a very quick deadline.
Right.
And I've never understood to this day why they leave the artwork or the illustration to the last minute, and that usually is the case. So say for Molson's or Coors, it would be stuff that I would have done over the weekend. So you would get a call on a Friday, and you would have to have what they would call point-of-purchase products for beer stores or whatever done for them to print by Monday. So you really had to be on your game all the time, but that's what I really enjoyed about the business was when I was younger. Was
upbeat, go.
Yeah, you were in my studio was right downtown in Toronto, right on Yonge Street, south of Bloor, and you were right in it. You were, it was magnetic, I guess. You were just go, and you lived for that. So this moving up here a number of years ago certainly slowed me down, which is good. As I get older, I like to enjoy more of my life, I guess, outside of the studio.
Go and view somebody else's artistic
For sure. Yeah, there's no question.
So what brought you to West Grey?
Oh, well, actually, my wife, we bought a property a number of years ago just outside of Mount Forest, a log cabin. It was a weekend place. And then from there, we've ended up in West Grey. And the building that we're in now really suits both of our lifestyles. So we're able to have the space. We've got roughly 4,000 square feet of space, and which is gallery, studio. She has her office, her studio for writing. She's a cookbook author, as you said, right. And so the ground floor is sort of business, and upstairs is a loft where we live. So it works very well. I find I come down, especially with the project I'm working on now, at maybe 1 o'clock in the morning, and I can work till 5 or 6. The emails aren't coming in, the phone's not ringing, there's no distraction, so I can get, it's a lonely life, what can I say?
I don't think it's that lonely.
Well, it can be, an artist's life can be very, very, lonely. You're looking at the canvas or the what I call the board most of the time, so.
So what are you working on right now then?
Well, right now I've just finished a mural, actually, a 20-foot mural for a town, but I've been working since last August on a large commission. I'm not at liberty to say who the client is, but it's, I guess, a little bit of a no-brainer. It's every Toronto Maple Leaf that ever played one game with the Leafs in their 80-year history.
Whew.
So when I took the project on, it was certainly a challenge. And people is what I do. You know,
Right.
starting with Harlequin many years ago, painting the boy-girl scenario month after month after month. And
Production line.
Well, yeah, you really had to be good at drawing and painting people. So and one of the first projects I got out of college was painting the 50th anniversary poster for Harold Ballard at Maple Leaf Gardens. So which was a real treat. I was a young illustrator, and that was a huge project back then for just a young guy in his early 20s. So now, you know, it's sort of come full circle back to sports, and when I took this piece on, I mean, I had to do it because for me, it's a painting of a lifetime.
Yes.
It's never been done, and I know why. There's 600 and, let's be 670 odd portraits on this 12-foot, 6 by 12-foot canvas. So it's had its moments for sure. I mean, it's a massive piece, and a lot of people now dropping by the studio to have a peek, or they've got a family member that's played for the Leafs, and so it's interesting. You know, I'm learning a lot about the Toronto Maple Leafs. So.
And 40 years of futility, I understand.
Yeah. So maybe, you know, I've got plenty of time to finish. So I've got to have it done by hockey season. So you'll probably
another deadline to meet.
Yeah, and this is the. I've never worked on anything for so long. I've not worked on it every day because I couldn't.
Right.
So I've taken on other little projects, and one of the projects actually is going to be a big one too. It's 100 of the greatest boxers of all time. So again, the Leaf piece, someone sees that, and now but the difference between the Leaf piece, where the portraits are somewhere around this big, the boxing piece is going to be life-size.
Oh my gosh.
So life-size heads. And so again, another challenge, but...
So how did you, I guess, what did you do to develop yourself to get to this area? Like, how long has it taken, and
to where I am now?
Yeah, what did you...
It's 30 years of drawing and painting, good stuff, bad stuff, stuff that I'm proud of, stuff that I can't believe I did because it's so bad. You know, why did
I took a few slap shots like that in my lackluster hockey career too.
Yeah, exactly. Why did I? You know why you did it. You did it because it was a paycheck. And I wanted, though, for the last I don't know, 3-4 years, maybe 5 years, I wanted to wean myself off of the illustration, and I'm fed illustrations through agents. I still have an agent in Los Angeles,
right.
One in Vancouver and Toronto. Used to have one in New York, but they're just you're an artist in a stable, and you're a moneymaker to them. So you have to, that's how they make a living. They take their percentage off of their 60 illustrators that they have. So when you start turning work down, they'll go somewhere else. You can be replaced real fast. So, but I've wanted to wean myself off the smaller illustration and the few pieces that I've been doing over the last couple of years, and now with the Leaf piece, this is really the direction I want to go.
I think I know it's been very good and very interesting talking to you today, Gary, so I thank you today for coming in.
Thanks very much.
And this ends our discussion with Gary today. Thank you for watching Showcase West Grey, and enjoy the nice weather and enjoy the rest of the month. Thank you very much.
You're watching Channel 6 News.